to the Rosé Hour. I know something that theme music playing. This isn't our theme song.
I know this isn't. I love your theme song.
Well, I guess we should play it.
Yes, your theme song is the bomb.
Hello. Hey, Travis. Hey, love dog wine. Hello. Oh, look at the love dog wine. Travis, you gotta get your butt here, sir. We gotta see you back at that Capitol, right? You gotta get elected too. So we are excited. We got little grooves going on today.
Yes, it's a whole vibe up in here.
Get the grooves, and I'm so excited. Hey, Vino 301. Super excited because Kacey the Chef.
Hey, everybody. I'm so honored to be here. Yes. I watch this backdrop all the time, and now I'm here, live in the flesh.
The queen is here.
Yes.
The queen is here. And I'm so excited because Kacey cooked today.
I did. I'm going to show you guys what I made.
Listen.
So tonight, what I made is a Tuscan salmon. It's over some fettuccine pasta. I'll go into the deets. It's just a cream-based sauce with your spinach, your sun-dried tomatoes, red onion, a little bit of spice, and then you have your perfectly crispy piece of salmon that's placed over top of it. And it's such an easy meal, guys. Like, I made this in 20 minutes.
It was
literally
the fastest 20 minutes
ever.
Seeing a meal. Rachel Roy, because
right.
and clothes. But Rachel Roy, hide your kids, hide your wife, because Kacey is coming for you.
Yes.
I can't wait for this world-renowned chef to be appearing everywhere.
Stop. She keeps calling me a world-renowned chef, but you know what? I told her if she wants to speak it into existence, I will take it. Okay?
I'm doing it because I believe it. I
appreciate it.
I believe it.
I'm going to sip to that.
Yes.
Sip to that.
Cheers. That means we got to take a sip.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, she is on the scene.
Yes.
You should have came. You bought candles. Because we do have your candle. Let me go.
Yes, but look, darling, you're going to be back, okay? You will be back in this building. You already know that.
You see, I had to run back here.
Yes.
We do it. I burned the other two.
What?
But we do have your candle.
Yes.
So, hey.
Lane Nicole Candle Company, y'all. Check her out. The bomb.
It's
all
not
the
a
products
joke.
are the bomb.
It's not a joke. Okay, so tonight we are talking to Kacey the Chef. She's here in the DMV, and we are drinking the A to Z Oregon Rosé wine. It is a 2020. I'm about to say 2022. It is 2020 Rosé. This was bottled in Oregon, Newburgh, and it is actually a certified B Corporation. So they are a small business, so a small business winery. This is amazing. It is beautiful. This bottle is gorgeous. Take a look at that. This is gorgeous. And we're pairing it with this amazing meal that Kacey made.
Yes, that I'm about to post on my stories now, so you
Yes.
guys can see it up close in person.
Yes,
okay?
I will pin it in a minute, but I gotta come around the table to pin it.
No worries.
We're working on production. You know, this is a one-woman production show.
It's beautiful in here, guys. The vibe, like, I can't even explain. Like, this is the Rosé podcast. It's all about the Rosé feel, the Rosé vibe, and this wine is good,
isn't it? And it goes well with this. And I'm a vegetarian, so that's the only reason I don't have any protein on my plate. But this pasta, oh my god,
it's so good. Look, I can't be eating too much on camera now.
I'm just saying. I got no space too, so I don't want to bust out of it. But Kacey, how did you get started in cooking and being a caterer?
So I'm gonna tell you guys, it all started in 2019. Actually, is when my actual journey first began. I was, at home. We didn't know the pandemic was coming, but I just started cooking more and more because I was taking online classes, and I just started cooking. I've always been a cook, but I never documented my cooking. So long story short, I started putting more things online, sharing on Instagram. And then here comes the pandemic. Now we're stuck at home, and now we can't go out to eat like that and, really like fraternize with other people. I'm dropping stuff. And so long story short, I, started cooking more and more, and people started asking, like, we're tired of looking at the food. We want to taste the food too. And I was just like, there's something here, you know, like obviously people want to taste the food. I'm just cooking at home for myself. So let me go ahead and, you know, maybe just explore trying to cater. Even though my coworkers would tell you, if any of them were on here, you would see all laughing emojis because I said the words out of my mouth, I would never cater.
Wow.
Because I like to cook, because I like to cook for myself and my family, but I didn't want to cook for the masses. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole other beast. And so a friend of mine's, Brittany, she owns a balloon company, Pump by Queen Bee. I got to shout her out because, yes, she was the first person who took a chance on me and was like, you know what, me and my husband's wedding anniversary has come up. It was their 10th year.
Aww.
And she was like, I want you to cook for me. And I was like, girl, I don't cook professionally. I'm just cooking. She was like, no, your food looks too good. Come and cook for me. How much do you charge? I think I threw out like the lowest number possible. It was probably like $150 or something. She was like, no, I'm paying you like $250. Like, just come in here and cook. And honestly, yeah, well, I'm telling you, like, that was like 2019, summer of 2019 when I cooked for her. And then 2020 came around and then I started cooking for others. And it's just long story short, never say never. Yeah. Because you don't know what's in store for you. Honestly.
Don't know.
You really don't.
So delicious. Oh my God.
I appreciate it.
Y'all see me smacking and popping. I'm like,
stop.
It's a good alfredo. It is so good. Oh yes, Brittany. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
and this
you.
is not the Brittany of the Brittany balloon pump it up.
Yes. Yes.
And she's here and she's live and she's giving a live testimony because she's eating the salmon.
Yes.
Salmon, however you want to say it, depending on where you're from in the country. And she loves it. So, Brittany, can we get a live?
Yes.
What do you like it?
It's very good.
Her plate is empty.
Please hire her immediately.
Her plate is empty. She has no more. That goes to show you how much it is.
I'm cracking up.
And so like it's 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Now here you are. You are out here. You're cooking.
Yes.
So like where's the business now?
So now I am fully licensed in PG County. I have cooked, I don't know, for hundreds of people, I can say that. And I have cooked for, you know, corporate companies and private dining experiences. I'm doing the private dining experiences is actually one of my all-time favorite things to do. Ooh. Because everyone does something different. It's, you know, they set the whole tone. Like I said, the mood in your house is just like, it's a vibe. Everybody has a different vibe, but it's always good to see Black love, especially. They go all out. They have the flowers and the candles, the playlist going. And it's just like, I'm telling them, like, act like I'm not even here. Like, I'm just going to mind my business in the kitchen, bring you a beautiful plate. You guys talk, laugh, catch up. And so
I'm a clean up and get out.
Yes, I have cooked in a lot of people's kitchens, and it's just truly an honor and a blessing. And now, like I said, the sky's the limit. I'm traveling. You know, when I have to put a team together for my larger events, I do. Hopefully soon I'll have a permanent staff. So
cheers to that.
Yes, let's cheers to that, because that is needed. It is a lot of work, guys, but I love it. You have to have the passion behind it, honestly.
Wow. I mean, it's just to hear you start a business in 2019, 2022. There's a lot of people who didn't make it through the pandemic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, this is more work than I thought it would be.
Right.
They had burnout. They're like, well, I need more rest.
Yeah.
You're thriving. And like, even seeing like Lene Nicole Canoco, she's like, oh my God, you definitely progressed so quickly.
I know. That is my good girlfriend. It's we over 10 years in this thing. And honestly, like, just the fact that I was just telling you earlier, like, just once you create a business, it starts off as a thought, and then as it progresses, it just hits the ground running because you have a belief in what you're offering, but you don't know if other people are going to believe in it. And then to just create a network and be around so many amazing women. Look at you with this podcast. Like, when you were even just sending me the story with the little, you know, like the graphics and stuff, I'm like people are really like out here building corporations, like every corporation started off as a small business, you know what I mean? And then it grew. So I'm just so blessed and honored to be surrounded around so many amazing people. Like it motivates me. Your circle is everything.
It really is, and your network is your network.
Hello.
Right? So like it really matters. And hey, Kel's Illuminati.
That's my little sis.
Oh,
yes,
and my sister's here too today.
Yes.
So I'm really excited because I don't get to see my sister often, and I love my big sister.
Yes.
And so I want to say publicly, I'm so excited my sister's here, and she makes me happy. It makes me smile. And I've been telling everybody she was coming, so.
And she's so proud of you.
I'm so proud of her.
She's so proud of you. Like, she can't say that she couldn't talk about you enough. I just thought it was sweet. Yes.
I love my sister, so yes. I look up to her. She taught me everything. I mean, from fashion to like.
I see her rocking that bob back there. Y'all can't see her, but sisters fly, okay? Like, she is back here rocking that bob. I love it. And we all have on black. I guess that was the theme tonight.
God was like, you queens come in. Like, you know,
black
like.
is forgiving, too.
Yes.
So, you know, I love it.
It's absorbing, I was told.
Yes.
And it absorbs the good energy. So we are all absorbing each other's amazing energy.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, thanks, Kels. She said I'm the best big sis. She always, we're 10 years apart, but like I said, like I'm so proud of her. Like, just to, you know, and that's what keeps us going. Our family is like, you need like a support system behind you. Friends and family are important because people don't see the, you know, the negative sides behind the business. It gets, you know, overwhelming sometimes when you're everything for your business. And so you need those people to say, keep going, don't stop. You know, it's important.
No, it really is.
Yeah.
It truly is. Okay, so let's get into this meal real quick. What are we eating? Because like you came in here and you were like, I'm gonna whip this up real quick. It was very, very, very quick.
Yes.
I would have taken days.
No, honestly, what we're eating tonight, and you know, I see a couple of people joining us a little late, so I'll hold it up. This is Tuscan salmon, and what it is basically a cream-based sauce with your heavy whipping cream, your butter. I have some red onion in there. Red onion, for those who don't know, is a little sweeter than yellow onion, so I like to add a little red onion to my dishes. We have some sun-dried tomatoes in here to add color. There is spinach in here, fresh spinach.
Which I love.
Yes, and then the key to a good Tuscan salmon is you want to have that really crispy skin on the top layer of your salmon, and then it should flake just like this. Like your salmon, like a lot of people don't know how to properly cook salmon. They'll overcook it and it becomes dry. It should flake and, you know, have just the right amount of moisture. Not undercooked, not overcooked, but just perfect. So honestly, like, I'm just blessed to, you know, be able to come and cook for Renee, because it's a long time coming.
It's a long time coming.
A long time coming, yes.
Because we met when I first moved here into the building.
Yes.
And I was thinking about doing something for my 40th birthday. I wasn't sure. And then, because I'm indecisive. Like, you want to throw your own party, right?
Yeah.
So I was
a
like,
lot.
yeah,
It's a lot.
Like, yeah, I'll do nothing. So we just connected, and you know, you were just like, just always in my spirit, and you're just always so amazing. And I saw your social
You came
media.
out and supported me.
Yeah.
She came to one of my pop-ups, guys. I was so honored. She was like, a friend of mine lives in that building. I'm coming.
Yeah.
And she came, and bought some veggies because she doesn't eat meat. So she was like, just show me where the veggies are at. I just want to buy something. So I so appreciated that, honestly. That was big.
I love to support Black women, Black entrepreneurs that are women. Yes, I do buy products from other people, but like, when I see women, Black women doing great things, I'm here for it. I want to support it because I am a Black woman and I want people to support me.
Exactly.
So it's sort of like, you know, you gotta support your sisters.
Exactly.
So that's what I plan on doing because I want them to support me.
Right. And it's good karma. It's gonna come back to you. You know, you don't always do things to get something back, and you showed that. Like, we had only met, you know, literally in person once before then, and then we, you know, would have conversations over the phone, talking about collabing and doing something, because we all know wine goes well with some good food. You know, that's what wine pairing is all about. So we were talking about different things, and the fact that she came to the event, and I knew she was busy that day, and it melted my heart, because honestly, like people say that they'll do things, but you know, it's just talk. And like she really showed that she was like support. And so of course I was like, girl, when I'm getting on this podcast, because now I gotta show you some love. You know what I'm saying? I gotta return the favor. So it's all good. I'm here now. You eating. And I got to get her into some more vegetarian meals, guys. Because she's a texture girl.
I don't
this was
do
safe.
fake meat.
Yeah.
It looked like meat. My sister could tell you when I was a kid, I was very picky. Like, I was like, if it looked like it was something that was once alive, I don't want it on my plate.
Right.
And I like my food to touch.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, my mom had a plate for me that, like, separated my food. And then, like, I didn't like my food that, like, if it was runny food, like wet food, I didn't like it to touch my dry food.
Got you.
Like,
so, FYI, Renee is one of those ones that would have a lot of small bites at her party because she does not want her food touching in the pan. So, we just going to do a lot of cutesy little bites so everything is separated and no funny textures.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Lots of veggies, lots of fruit, color.
Lots of color.
Yes,
and
lots
more
of color.
particularly rosé, rose gold,
okay,
pink,
and charcuterie.
and charcuterie.
Okay.
Charcuterie.
It's a must. It's a
all
must.
the cheeses.
All the
Lord.
cheeses and all the we
Pita.
can't do the smoked meats, but we'll do it for the other people. Yeah.
Give me pita chips. Give me
Oh,
bread.
pita chips are so good with some hummus.
Oh,
And roasted red hummus. Roasted red pepper hummus is like my favorite.
I like a good old hummus. I don't care what.
Just a plain one, huh?
I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's so delicious.
So you love Mediterranean food.
I do.
I was about to say you would have to, because it's all about the chickpeas, the pita, the veggies. It's colorful.
It's
Yeah.
pretty.
Okay, I
I
got
like
you.
because it's pretty.
Mental check.
Yes.
Mental check.
So what's coming up next for you? So what are you doing? What are you working on? What's going on with you?
Oh my gosh, like I can't even keep up with it myself because like everything fast tracks so quickly. So I have a wedding coming up in September. So excited. It'll be my first wedding for KaceyGradyCooks, and I am going to show out. It's a buffet, but that's even more, opportunity for me to show out because I can put on a big display. Whereas plated, I got to do everything separate. Buffet is going to just be a whole presentation because I'm really big on presentation. Like, you eat with your eyes first. So something can be delicious, but if the lighting is bad or it just looks messy or the plate is not refined, I don't really want to try it. So I make it my business to give everybody that I cater for a custom display because we're not all the same. So it's going to be according to theme, according to color. I might arrange it like highs and lows because I know, your event is going to be dramatic, or I might do everything one level, but just have it like, really, it really depends on the person. I really pride myself in finding out about my customer and going from there. So my consults are like the best because it's very personable. I give you a little background about myself. I just want you to know who you're working with because I'm cooking your food. This is something that's going in your body. So you ever met somebody like that you saw online and they seem like a nice person and then you meet them and you're like, I don't know if I want to do too much with them. Like, why would you want me to cook your food if I have a bad attitude? Like, I always make sure I cook with a good attitude. I pray because this is something that's going in you. Yeah. And I take that very seriously. Like, you're ingesting food. And so what I put into it, I want you to get that out of it. Like peace, prosperity, blessings, all of that.
That makes a lot of sense. And I think I've heard, especially living out here, people say like whatever the cook was feeling, you're going to feel inside you when you eat it.
It's true. Like spirits transfer. And like, not to get like, really spiritual or anything, even though I am a spiritual person, but like, if I have a bad attitude, I'll try to calm myself down before I start to prepare your food. Because I don't want you to get that out of it. You know what I mean? Like in the kitchen, it's personal. Even when you're cooking a personal meal, everybody does something different. Nobody does anything exactly the same in the kitchen. And honestly, it's because it's like, oh, I might give you a recipe, but I might put 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper. You might say, oh, I want a little extra dash of this. You know what I mean? It's personal. So I feel that way. Like, I feel that's why my business has been blessed, because I truly take it seriously. Like, and so the wedding is coming up. I have some corporate events coming up. Speaking of charcuterie, I've been doing some charcuterie things for different, my corporate clients, but I'm thinking about rolling out a separate charcuterie service with boxes, because summertime is coming up. You don't always want a huge board. You might go to a picnic. There's so many nice parks here in the city. You might want to just get a little personal charcuterie box or, something like that. So stay tuned, because that's something that's coming very, very soon.
Well, and also, like, I know, like, personally, I've had charcuterie for dinner.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's a Lunchable.
Yes.
Okay,
a grown Lunchable.
Lunchable.
Yes.
Okay, we're the generation that grew up on Lunchable and Sunny D.
Okay.
So they prepared us for this moment
Right.
as adults, right? Like, we have adult money now, and all we're doing is reliving our childhood.
Right.
And taking Lunchables and making a little bit of adult life. And taking Sunny D.
Yes.
And putting a little alcohol in it.
Yes.
That's all we're doing.
That it really is it. And I'm gonna tell you, I stayed at a really nice hotel here in Southwest, like, for my birthday last year. I did a staycation, and my boyfriend, he wanted to surprise me while I was in the room. I was actually doing like a mood board, y'all, because my birthday's in February. So I'm doing like a mood board party virtual. And he went downstairs and he came up with a charcuterie box, because he knew I love charcuterie. Mind you, he didn't know anything about charcuterie. He just saw the menu and was like, oh, she likes that, so let me get one. And it was expensive, but it was okay. But it was just like, okay. It was nothing to like get excited about. And so, like I said, I'm a sight person. I'm gonna look at it and see if it gets me excited before I even like taste it. So I really want to like expand that presentation into something a little bit more personable.
I love it.
Because everybody doesn't have a big event. You don't always need like a catering for 20, 30 people. Sometimes you might have a few girlfriends over and you just want something cute to put on Instagram.
Adultables.
Right. Adultables. You need to patent that.
I'm just telling you.
Because somebody will steal it.
People are picking up on it. I'm here for you.
Okay.
Kels are here.
Look, and you gonna be my tester. I don't
think I need to test.
She gonna let me know, like, okay, do this, do that. That's what you do. You use your friends and your network to, like, before you roll it out to the public.
Cheeses, hummus,
okay,
some pita chips.
Are you an olives girl?
No.
Me either. I'm glad to know, because I don't like olives. I don't know why people, they're so oily, and I'm not going to hate on y'all that like olives, but it's not my thing. You won't see too many olives in my boxes unless you ask for it.
Yeah.
That'll be like, you'll see some hummus and stuff. It'll be variety.
Yeah, and I see some comments that, okay, so Brittany said she wants to be part of the tester since they're
yes, I know, that's right.
And then Kel said that the charcuterie is next level.
Yeah.
Lene Nicole Candles is saying, I love olives.
Okay, I'll put some olives in yours, because Darlene is going to be one of my testers, for sure.
Maybe that's like an added, like you pay $5 more to get.
No,
or nuts.
You
like olives and nuts.
Yes.
Like I have a nut allergy.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'm going on a tangent. I have a peanut allergy. And I almost died because someone didn't tell me my ice cream was cashew. Ice cream. I thought it was vanilla. Whole incident. Almost died.
That's a serious allergy.
It is.
You have to let people know that up front.
I may not have been here, y'all. Like, I could not be here right now.
Oh my gosh.
Over cashew ice cream. That would have taken me out. Not a bullet. Cashew ice cream.
Right.
So, like, how did she go? Like my obituary. She went out over a scoop.
Well, you're here now.
Okay, but I say all that to say, I'm still triggered. But I say all that to say, if you make the boxes, you should make them like peanut and allergy free,
right?
And extra for those that want peanuts.
Well, you gotta have variety, cause I
feel like you have to build a box. I don't know why I'm going so hard about this.
Well, because charcuterie goes so well with wine, and you're a wine connoisseur, so you're gonna have to go hard about it. But no, I'm gonna think about it, and trust me, I'm gonna get lots of opinions before I roll it out. Anybody that knows me knows that I don't go halfway with anything. when I roll it out, it's going to be right. Like, it's going to go through all the checks, the balances. It's going to be professional photos. Like, that's important.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, and I know everyone's finances is not the same, but I feel like a lot of people put things out and people don't always know the value of it because the photo, and it doesn't always have to be from a photographer. Even on your iPhone, y'all, like, it's angles, it's lighting, it's important. Like, just capture it well so that people can see, that the value.
The work you put into it.
Exactly.
And the what you say the worth is, people can be like, I get it.
Yeah. You have to justify your pricing.
I mean, models do it.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, presentation is everything. Look at your setup. She got the she got the fire going. Y'all, we not outside. We are in this beautiful luxury apartment with ambiance. It's ambiance, but this shows that you went and put the extra effort into what you're doing. You didn't just, even though it's okay if you start off just sitting at a table, like, that's fine, but people should see growth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
In season 1,
yes,
the first episode, y'all should have seen it. It was me and my ex, and
yes,
the first episode was 2 hours long because it was really a happy hour. And
I could not stop laughing at my sister. She
literally passed out in the middle of the episode.
Oh my God, passed out.
I mean, we went too hard. Like,
oh yeah, see, I'm not letting you get me drunk like that on camera.
Well, that was like I said, 2 years ago.
I'm sipping real slow.
When we started, we were like, okay, we can handle this.
Oh, Lord.
And then we were like, no, we cannot. And it was a bad situation. Like, he was asleep on the episode.
Well, look at you now.
And now look at
look at what she does for you guys. Like, she brings it hard every time. Because I watch this podcast all the time. Oh, of course. I love it. It's, I mean, like, I'm a wine lover myself.
Yeah.
But we gotta, we gotta be really, like, rational with the wine. Because wine has a lot of sugar, y'all.
Wait. Renee said she would have been sweating from the flame.
I'm cracking up. Look, I'm only on my first glass. So we're going to keep it cute on this live.
But we do have a fan blowing
yes.
and a window open.
Yes, I feel the air.
It is
yes.
not that warm. It's not that warm.
It's not that warm. I'm just oily, y'all. I cooked first, okay?
She did.
I cooked first.
You got to remember she made an amazing meal.
It feels good in here. Trust me. It's just a little oily. That's all.
And she's not
just
oily.
A little pat will be fine.
She is glistening, sunshine.
I'm glowing. This is the glow.
Yes.
This is the inner glow.
This is the light that shines from the heavens that bestows upon all of you.
Okay, are you preaching?
Because she has put in so much love into the food that we are bestowing upon our bellies.
Okay.
Thank you. The nutrients are just going to come off. We're not going to gain any weight.
She's trying to see if we sweat, and she keep looking at our necks. Look, Renee is perfect, okay? I'm just, like I said, I was working first, so y'all let me calm down. Your adrenaline can still be up.
Yeah.
I'm calming down now, though, because I'm having a good time.
Well, yeah, and we're so glad to have you.
Yes, I'm genuinely having a good time.
And hello, Pound Cake Productions. We are happy to see you.
Thank you.
And the Shucking King. He owns the the oyster shucking company.
Oh, that's so funny. I have a party coming up this weekend, and I'm going to be frying some oysters. They wanted fried oysters.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fancy.
Oh.
Okay. So stay tuned for that, because, I haven't fried oysters before, but, I mean, I can cook anything. So I don't get nervous about that. I accept the challenge.
Girl.
Right.
I love it. Okay, I don't know what Brittany said above, but I'm going to figure it out.
Right. We have to go back and look at that later. But I was laughing earlier when you was telling your story because my sister was like, we're not accepting EBT. She plays too much, y'all. Do not listen to her. We do pull out quality, though.
Yes.
So, it's going to be worth the money.
Yes.
You gotta justify your price point.
Yes.
Because that's another thing, like, you learn when you go into business is who your customers are.
Why did my best friend just write we love him in Chicago talking? I know what she's talking about, EBT.
Oh, yeah. Food stamps.
Yes.
EBT food stamps. Yeah.
It's money. It's currency.
It is currency, but, I mean, you use currency for food, not for service.
I mean, I could get more food. I'll just be hungry. hungry.
Look,
that's
very
all.
true.
I
Look,
just
very
don't
true.
cook, so I'd be like, I can get food.
Y'all, that's another thing. Renee's apartment is absolutely gorgeous.
This
But
is where
we gonna talk about function, okay? Because beautiful kitchens and functional kitchens can go hand in hand. But it's cute though.
I'm a ninja.
It's super cute.
I'm not here.
It's nothing not cute about our kitchen. It's amazing. But we're gonna need the trash can a little bit closer to the sink.
I mean,
When you cook, you're throwing away things like constantly. Y'all know. Like you're always throwing away stuff. I had to walk a mile, y'all, to find the trash can.
it was around the corner, but that's okay.
Around the corner.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay though. But you know what? We got it done.
Yes.
We
and
got
it
it
tastes
done.
delicious.
I
It's
appreciate
wonderful
it.
food, and I love it.
Yes.
It's made from the soul she gave her heart and put into it.
Yes.
It is good. I mean, people's plates are empty. And actually, I have some people text me like, "Is there more?"
I know that's right.
So I guess people will be probably trying to stop by. So just text
Me and Renee gonna do something.
Yes.
We don't know what, we don't know when, but it's coming. Like we'll get together. She got the wine on lock. I got the food on lock. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yes, and next
Yeah.
time, I'm sorry, that was a line that didn't go down.
Yeah.
We do need to expand the audience. You're right, Brittany. And so with your catering business,
Mm-hmm.
where can people find you? How can people if they want to acquire your services, figure out what services you have,
Mm-hmm.
where can they go?
KaceyGradyCooks.com is my website. And on Instagram, it's Kacey the Chef. That's Kace the Chef. And there's a link to my website on there. And what happens is when you click the link to go to the website, you'll see an option that says book now. And that's my inquiry form. And I always tell people put in an inquiry, even if you just have questions, because your requested date, it goes automatically on my calendar. And so that way, if, we do talk at a later date, it's there. So it helps keep me organized. KaceyGradyCooks.com is where you can find all things about Kacey Grady Cooks.
There's a website.
Yes.
She has a scheduling system.
Yes.
Organization is key.
Yes.
This is the lady you need. I'm just saying, life is grand. Life is great. When you talk to Kacey, everything is all good.
I'm
right?
trying to tell you, I'm going to make sure you're taken care of, because food is stressful when you're planning an event. Because you know what you like to eat, but when you're talking about feeding the masses, it can be stressful.
Yeah.
So that's why you actually come after the professionals, because you might just say, oh, I just know that I like chicken and this. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. So a cohesive menu to go with that would be this, that, and that. How about a little bit of this, and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. So it's always good to hire a professional, because I'm telling you, food is the last thing you want to think about. And people will talk about the food.
They will.
They will talk about the food. They'll talk about the decor and they'll talk about the food. Those are two of the biggest things that you have to have on point. And the decor can be easy, because you can throw some flower arrangements up, some candles, set a vibe. That's easy. But the food part, people will remember about your wedding and stuff like that. They'll still be talking about the food.
Yeah.
If it was bad.
That's true.
Or if it was good.
If it's extremely good, they'll be like, oh, yeah, give me that information.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And we want to shout out to S. Anthony 11, who's also
Hey,
the
thank you
flow.
for joining.
Yes, he's one of the previous guests, so shout out to you. Hey, good sir. Good to see you here. Want to go back to the food again, because we got a lot of people join in and out. So
Yes.
what are we eating?
So
Because this will give me a moment to take a bite.
Yes, look, eat your food, because look, we're going to have to warm this up a little bit. So it's Tuscan salmon, guys, and what it is it's a crispy salmon fillet perched on top of a creamy pasta sauce. It's basically a cream-based sauce with heavy whipping cream, fresh spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, sweet red onions, butter, olive oil, the whole nine, some seasonings, and it's really, really quick. I'm telling you, it takes literally about 5 to 10 minutes to prep, 20 minutes of cook time. That's it. That's all. I showed a nice video on my Instagram story. If you want to go over to Kacey the Chef, that's Kace the Chef. I showed a close up of the actual dish that we're eating today.
And we have a question from Brittany.
Okay.
How do I get the nice sear but not overcook the fish?
Good question. So for the fish, what I always like to do is mix butter and oil. Mm-hmm. The butter gives it that rich flavor. The oil is going to help you get that crispiness. So start off your pan on like a high to medium high. Put a little bit of butter in the pan, a little bit of olive oil. Once that melts down, the butter is about halfway melted down because butter burns quickly. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and put your salmon top first down. So the top of the salmon, you want to put it head down basically. To have the skin part on the top showing so that you can sear the top. Then I would say sear it for about a good, on medium high, sear it for about a good 2 to 3 minutes. Kind of lift it up to check, and when you get that golden brown crisp, flip it over, cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes. And I was just telling your sister when I was cooking that it's all about the bounce of the meat. When you cook for a long time, you don't always have to have a thermometer. You can feel the bounce of the meat, and you can tell whether it's rare, whether it's medium, whether it's well. Your salmon, you want it to have a little bit of bounce, not too soft, not too firm, but like perfect in the middle, like what was it, Goldilocks in 3?
Not too hot, not too
So
cold.
once you have that good little bounce where it's not too smushy, but it's not too hard, take it out of the pan and set it to the side because your meat will still rest. If you've never heard the term of your meat resting, it's still so hot that it's going to continue to cook even outside of the pan. You probably heard of people resting steaks, things like that. But fish is pretty much the same thing. Like if you get it to the perfect cook, hurry up and take it off the heat, let it rest, and your actual salmon, let me just show you guys because I wonder if you can see it. But your salmon should flake. It should be like a flake. It should flake apart. That's when you know it's cooked perfectly, when it flakes like that. If your salmon doesn't flake like that, then that means that it's overcooked. But if it flakes like this and it still has like a good moisture on the inside, it's cooked perfect. So I hope that helps.
And then the next question is, will you do any Zooms with virtual cooking?
So I don't want to say too much because I'm working on something. But it is going to be somewhat of a subscription service to where you can actually pay a monthly fee to join me live for virtual cooking, exclusive recipes, things like that. It's something that I've been working on for some months now, and I probably won't roll it out until, if not the end of the year, early next year. But I gotta, I want to get some professional graphics and things done. Got to get my camera situation situated. Like I said, I work on things for a long time before I put it out because I just want to make sure that, you can see the value in it. So, yes, virtual cooking will be coming. It will be a paid service. It will be reasonable because I want people to be able to join in and, like actually learn some skills. You don't want to pay for something that you're just watching someone do and you don't get value from it.
That's very true.
Yeah, you want to leave with something,
You want to come empty, leave fulfilled.
Okay, we're going to talk about mise en place, which is basically, it's a French term for everything in its place. You'll see professional chefs, you look at those cooking shows, they have all their seasons in little bowls and their oil already measured out and their salt. It's mise en place. It's having everything organized. It's the same thing that I'm doing with my business. I'm trying to, get some mise en place up in here.
I feel like I'm trying to get some feng shui. I love that.
Right.
Wait, no. Do you
child tax credits?
Stimulus checks for the subscriptions. Listen, people.
I cannot. So I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be levels. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Because everyone's not at the same place. So you start off with, I'm gonna have at least 3 different levels. There'll be a lower tier where you'll still be able to feel like you're a part of a community. The mid tier will be a little bit more information and maybe some pre-recorded content. And the third tier will be everything that the first tiers have plus live access to, you know, join cooking and things like that. So
Nice. Well,
it's something I've thought about for a while.
well, and it sounds amazing and
Yeah.
like fully thought through and like you really put thought into this. Want to shout out Drew versus the World podcast
Yes.
for joining us today.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, and really quickly, shout out to A to Z.
That bottle is beautiful.
It is a gorgeous
cute.
Oregon Rosé Wine 2020. I've been doing most of the
I'm gonna have to
damage.
take a picture before I leave because
Yes.
I'm gonna get some of that.
is
It's really good.
Gorgeous, and I'm going to probably keep the bottle and put flowers in it.
It matches in here.
It goes with my home.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So it is out of Oregon. It is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rosé.
I love it. It's really good. Not too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not
And
too
it's a great
dry.
pairing with the fettuccine.
Yes, it is, because I was going to say that this particular dish, this Tuscan salmon, if you look it up online, it actually tells you that it pairs really well with a sweet wine, but this has just the right amount of sweet. Because sometimes wines can go into dessert wines, you
Yeah.
know, and this is not that. It's like sweet but mild, so
Yes.
it's really good.
And it's called the Essence of Oregon. Yes.
I've never been to Oregon, but it tastes good.
Oregon. The state of.
It tastes really good.
Oregon has a lot of great wines, to be honest. Like
I've never been. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a trip.
Oregon has a lot of vineyards, wineries,
Okay.
and they put out a lot of good stuff. Like
Okay.
they're competing with California. Also, Texas is competing with them too.
I will take anything you say. I'll take your word for it because she's the expert.
I won't call myself that. I
You
do not have
are.
any
You
certificates.
call me a world-renowned chef. You are the expert. She's
No,
the
they
wine
got
expert.
certifications and stuff, and I ain't trying to be doing all that because people
Well,
from you know all these little
we're
trusted
claiming
groups
it
and
for
claim-
you. We're
and
claiming it for
now
you.
because I'm not getting no more degrees.
What?
I'm good. Okay, I'm good. Done.
Look, some things, what I tell people all the time, some things are life taught. It doesn't always have to be credentialed. You know what I mean? Like, you got people that have all the book smarts in the world, but common sense is God given.
Yeah.
So you have life experience with these brands. You have relationships. You have your taste buds. You are experienced. Don't downplay yourself, girl.
Oh, I just didn't let people know because I don't want nobody to be like, there's no W-set, sommelier. Nah,
Oh, no, that's sommelier. That's a whole different level.
I'm not a W-set anything. I'm not a sommelier. I don't plan to be. I'm not going to be. I'm not trying to be.
I know that's
I
right.
am just here to serve as a conduit through Jesus
She knows
to
her
you
stuff,
all
y'all.
to provide great people and wine.
Yes. Well, this wine right here, you got me. I'm a fan. A to Z, Oregon Rosé wine.
It is really
Okay.
good. It is
Look,
really good.
look. Darlene said send her a picture. I gotta take a picture for myself. 'Cause
Yes.
This is good.
Yes, I am here for a grand time, not a long time.
I
That's
know
all.
that's right.
That's
Yes.
what I'm here for in life. Okay, so we talked about how people can connect with you, all of these things. What is sort of like your number one dish, your go-to dish? And okay, I'm not gonna say about anyone particular, but if someone's new to the dating scene, what would you recommend them?
You guys know the DMV is known for seafood,
Okay.
obviously. Like, specifically Maryland, but DMV, we're all a cluster. So seafood is always a good thing. And I do make really good crab egg rolls.
Okay.
But it's not my most requested thing because I don't think everybody knows I make them. My most request, look, Darlene said it. Steak and cheese egg rolls is like, it's become my signature.
Steak and cheese.
Steak and
egg
cheese, like
rolls?
it's like a Philly cheesesteak mix that I make from sirloin steak, mozzarella cheese, green peppers, onions, seasonings, and I'm trying to tell you, people go crazy for them. Maybe it's because I make sure I flavor the steak really well, and I'm using real sirloin steak. Because, we grew up on steakums. I mean, well, not grew up on,
Loretta,
but,
did you grow up on that?
well, back in the day, like,
We from
when
the
we were
Midwest.
young, okay,
though.
well, when we were younger,
We
like,
the
if we
Midwest.
had anything that was like steak, like at home, not like an actual like steak dinner, but something like a steak sandwich, it was usually steakums was like the go-to because it was already broken up. But now they have elevated it to where you know, you can buy thinly sliced sirloin steak. And it still has the fat in it and everything, and then you can get the flavors in there. You got to put that Worcestershire sauce in there to get like that smokiness.
I'm only making that face because I'm vegetarian.
I know, y'all. She don't eat meat, so
that's
let the meat eaters just salivate really quick, because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But steak and cheese egg rolls is a signature dish. Fried chicken. I did not know until I started professionally cooking how many Black people did not know how to fry chicken. I thought it was just like second nature.
I can fake it.
See, if you ate me, I would tell you that I would teach you, but you're not interested in that. So we just want to leave her with her.
I got an air fryer.
You better not fry no chicken in no air fryer. We need some oil, okay? Like some vegetable oil. Back in the day, look, our parents was frying chicken in Crisco, the lard. That was back in the day. You an air fryer girl?
Air fryer.
So,
I'm about to say though.
I'm
I
gonna
know
tell
about
you,
that.
you can crispy bake chicken in the air fryer. It will get
Really?
the skin nice and crispy and everything, but that's not down south good old home cooking fried chicken. That's not. We
Yeah.
need some oil for that. But
Ooh.
fried chicken is a specialty of mine. It's like my family, even before I became a professional cook, every event they wanted me to fry the chicken.
Really?
So fried
Okay.
chicken, steak and cheese, egg rolls, and then I'd have to say the third thing that people are acting like it is like the best thing going is my lamb chops.
I seen that all through the
Yeah, I
comments.
didn't know how many and I've had lamb chops that. Have you been to La Vie down here in Southwest? Their lamb chops are okay, but people don't realize when you overcook a lamb chop, it has a gamey taste. You don't know nothing about that, girl. But it's fine. Our
Wait,
meat
real
eaters
quick.
know.
I see Black Vines joined, and I
Okay.
gotta shout out Fern. Thank you, Fern and Black Vines.
Yes.
Love the glasses. Yes.
So Darlene's pointing out the shrimp and grits too. Shrimp and grits, those are probably the 4 most requested things from me, because shrimp and grits is definitely something a lot of people request. So long story short, I'm just really well versed in nostalgic foods. Those foods that you are comfortable with, you grew up on, but I'm just presenting them in an
a new
elevated way. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so if you had to cater for anybody in the world,
Oh, shut up. Why would you ask me this?
Why not? Who would it be, and what would the meal be?
I want to say Beyonce, but Beyonce, isn't she vegan still?
It depends on if she has a concert.
I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
But you know who I would love to cater for, and I know she would enjoy my food? Mary J. Blige.
Oh, she would probably get
I
out the
love
chair
me
and do
some
the
Mary J.
dance.
Blige. Yes, child. I go in there with my thigh-high boots on. I cook in the thigh-high boots.
She'd probably be like, "Where did you get those from?"
I love Mary J. Blige. Like, she is amazing. Like, honestly, like, she is just everything to me, because she's been through some hard times. She is persevering. She looks good. I mean, like, she still has her thriving career. Like, she is the example of, like, a woman that has been through some things, and she pushes through, and she looks good doing it. And so I think she would really appreciate my food. I would love to cater for Mary J. Blige. Like, I gotta see her in concert soon.
Oh, well, cheers to that.
Right,
And Black
okay,
Vines
okay,
glasses.
yes.
To Black Vines.
These glasses are beautiful. I
Yeah.
love black.
Yeah.
That's one of my brand colors. Black, gold, purple, and like a champagne-ish color.
I love those
Yeah,
colors.
yeah.
And that's sort of the Rosé Hour Podcast colors,
Yes,
too. So-
it is.
I think we all just like the black because it goes well with everything.
It's elegant.
yes.
It's elegant. Like, black is...
Sophisticated.
hello? Look at us rocking our black glasses and our black outfits.
Colors of royalty.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, with some Sun Goddess wine. That's true, because Mary J. Blige has some wine of her own.
Okay.
So thank you, Black Vines.
Okay.
To the Queen first.
Yes.
The all-knowing, all-being.
I didn't know she had a wine. That's
Yes.
news to me, so I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have
She
to try
does
it.
have a wine.
Okay.
It is called Sun Goddess.
Okay.
And
I
it
love
is
the
amazing.
name.
It's a Pinot Grigio she has.
Okay.
And I think she has another one. Fern, correct me if I'm wrong. She has 2 types out there And I think it's one's a Pinot Grigio, but I think people like it's a rosé because of the color of it, but it's not a rosé.
Okay.
Because every time I go to the store, they put it in the rosé section, but it's not a rosé. I'm like, it's cute color, but that's not what it is.
Look.
Yes. It's a Sauv Blanc. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So she's more into the white wines, I see. Because Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc are white wines. I'm more of a red wine girl. I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I would gravitate more to red. But I do like a good mixture of whites and reds. And Pinot Grigio is not bad. Yeah. It's a little on the drier side.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's why I'm not really the hugest fan. So Sauvignon Blanc, though. I can do Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh yeah, and she has a Pinot Grigio. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay. Good. Okay.
I was like, I thought I saw a Pinot Grigio. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the other thing. You got to tell people what we had because we have had a lot of people join us.
Yes. Okay. So let's look now. My salmon is all broken up now because I was trying to, give the logistics of a good cooked piece of salmon. But long story short, this is Tuscan salmon. It is a crispy salmon fillet perched on top of a creamy based fettuccine noodles. And it's a cream based sauce with heavy whipping cream, butter, little olive oil, fresh spinach, sun-dried tomatoes to add that beautiful red color, some sweet red onions, and then we put our salmon on top and put a little bit more sauce on top just for aesthetic purposes, and it's really, really good, guys. Quick meal. When I tell you, like, this is a lazy person's meal because it doesn't take long to prep, does not take long to cook. Takes 5 to 10 minutes to prep, literally takes less than 20 minutes to cook. Somebody will think that you done cooked a gourmet meal and you didn't spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen. It's really good.
And that was a commercial break so I can smack my waffle.
Right, okay.
and that's how you get your food in your mouth.
Right, okay. Because we got to feed this wine that you got us drinking over here because this A to Z is not pointless today.
And it is, I think it was 15%.
Oh, shut up.
13.
That's still a lot for a bottle of wine.
I love it.
Anything above 10, I'm for it.
I drink all wine. I don't discriminate. Thank you, Brittany.
I know that's right. Look, I don't discriminate. I just lean more towards one over the other. So red wines is like my it's like my jam. I don't know.
Depends on the day, mood. Situation.
I love Shiraz.
Oh no, Shiraz though.
Shiraz is like probably one of my favorites, and between a Cab and Merlot, I would go Merlot first and then Cab. So, yeah, it's like, I mean, everybody has their preference, but you know how some people like spicy, some people like sweet? I'm a sweet girl.
Yeah.
I'm a sweet girl.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Well, thank you, Black Vines. Okay, so Fern is the most amazing. She's had one of the longest black wine festivals.
I'm going to follow her. Let me follow her right now.
Fern is amazing. And Black Vines and what they do and the history behind Black Vines. Sorry, it's like a little commercial break. And they were celebrating their 10 years. They've been doing this. They were like the OGs in the game, the original gangsters, right?
Okay.
Like really putting people on into the wine community and black love. They started out there in Oakland, California. So just shout out to Fern and all she does and all her team. So I'm coming out there, Fern.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
But I see Simply Gorgeous is on here. Not to Rye is here too. One of my old building mates. So shout out to you.
Okay.
But yes, this has been so much fun.
I'm really enjoying myself. I knew I would. Yeah. I knew I would.
Well, Kacey, tell everybody again, because how to find you, what you do. Just give the quick synopsis for all those who just joined.
Okay, let me give you another commercial break so you can sip your wine,
eat my food.
Yes, so KaceyGradyCooks LLC is my company. We are a luxury catering company here in the DMV where we pride ourselves on presentation and taste to match. My website is KaceyGradyCooks.com. That's KaceyGrady Cooks with an S at the end.com. The website, it has all the information you need to find me, my P.O. box, business number. You go to book now to fill out a contact form. It's going to put your inquiry on the calendar for the date that you inquire about. You get a response in 24 to 48 hours from me personally, you know, just kind of trying to find out a little bit more about your desired event, you know, try to help you come up with a custom, you know, menu, all of that. And then we go from there. The rest is history. But honestly, you can go to my Instagram page if you want to see a little bit of my work and some, you know, dope food content, because I'm always teasing people. They always get on me about posting stuff when they're trying to eat right. But, you know, it's Kacey the Chef, Kacey the Chef. This is my new page that I started over in January. Unfortunately, my OG page was deleted from Instagram and Facebook. But you know what? Got to start over. We had to pick our britches back up and start over again. And I'm so thankful that, you know, this page has a different feel because I'm giving a little bit more of me in this page. It's the food is the star, but I feel like people really want to support the person behind the brand.
Yes.
Like when people see you and they like you, they want to support you.
Yeah.
Even if you're not the best at what you do, it's personal. And
no,
cooking
you
is
are
personal.
and everyone is the best at what they do. They just have a different way of doing it.
Right. But I'm just saying, you know, like sometimes you'll see like different people that do the same thing, but the person who you relate to the most might be who you gravitate to. So I got a little bit of goofiness on there because y'all, I'm goofy as hell. So I, you know, got a little comedy in there with my reels. I'm, you know, really try to bring you in the kitchen with me. My stories is where I bring you behind the scenes. That's where you feel like you're in the kitchen with me because I'm showing you how I prep. I'm showing you the sizzle, the bubble, the seasonings, the whole nine. So follow me on Kacey the Chef. I'd be happy to have you as a part of my community. And, you know, we're going to grow from there. I need my foodie community to come together because I'm a foodie. I will try anything except for bugs. Don't try to give me bugs. I'm not doing
I'm
that.
not a foodie.
I'm not. You're not a foodie? Well, you won't try anything, but you enjoy food, right? Like, you get excited over food.
I dance when I eat, yes.
Well, you're a foodie then. You're just a picky foodie.
I'm very picky.
Yeah, you're a picky foodie. She's a texture girl. I tried to make her some jackfruit crab
like,
cake.
oh.
She was like, Y'all shaking your head, but if I had made those jackfruit crab cakes, I think I could have turned you into a believer.
My sister more so than I.
But
Loretta
everybody
more
doesn't
so.
know how to work with jackfruit. It's nasty because it doesn't have a taste to it. You gotta season it.
No, so like for me,
Look at she's still shaking her head.
But she's more willing because like she eats bison. Like, come on, like
I got you.
she will be more willing. I'm
Yeah.
more like, well, Jesus, what kind of cheese you got? Wherever I go, I'm like, you got cheese and crackers. I'll be fine.
I'm cracking up.
Do you have cereal?
I'm really a foodie though because I feel like I can't say I don't like something until I try it. So I'm kind of more adventurous, but that's just me. Period.
Well,
I'm
I'm
adventurous
with
food
everything. Allergies.
Like I want to go skydiving.
Oh.
Like I'm like an adrenaline junkie. I've gone bungee jumping. I want to go skydiving. So I'm a daredevil.
Yeah,
Let's
see,
just say
I
that.
believe in what is that? Newton's law of physics. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Like that be me. Like how am I the person that trips up the stairs and nobody else tripped up? Like, that be me. I'd be like,
Not trip up the steps.
like I didn't see that.
But
step.
isn't it funny how when you do that and you're by yourself, you still look around?
I'm like,
You know, like, who saw that?
I am the most clumsiest person
I'm
ever.
clumsy too.
No, like, and
No,
I
I
try
really
to
am.
be so regal, and I'd be like, yes, but I am the goofiest, clumsiest.
You
Like,
gotta have some fun.
I am a dork.
yeah, you only live once. You only live once.
Yes.
But look at these. Let's get into these Y'all, she does not play. Like, she
I go to
is
the nail
Rosé all day. Like, even her nails are to theme. I can't with you today. You're just fabulous.
When you like something,
The rose gold watch band for her Apple Watch, like, y'all, it's like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is like the quintessential Rosé vibe. Like, I feel like I'm just immersed in the Rosé universe.
when
the
you
flowers.
find something you love,
I love it.
you stick with
I
it.
love it.
I do.
You are committed.
I mean, I love it.
You are committed.
I love it. I mean, hey.
And do y'all see this view? Like, just get into this. This is $1 million view right here. Like,
It's
this
not
is-
$1 million.
Look,
I don't
look.
have that.
It's million view though. Like you're living like the quintessential city life.
Listen, I'm a city
It's so
girl
cute in here.
in
I
a city
love it.
world, so
She can downplay it all she want, but I'm a size her up because this is amazing.
this is
like,
very awkward for
yeah,
me.
look, you called me the world renowned chef, so I gotta get you back, okay? Because I was like
This is
world
my show that I'm
renowned.
interviewing you. Don't know how this became about me.
It's about you.
Right.
I'm the I'm just
the
the co-star.
co-star. Right, no,
And
you are the star.
no, I'm the guest. This is your
We're about
show.
our food, and we are here about wine pairs. How the heck are we on this show
Because
today?
you started this. Be proud of yourself. Like I like to boost women as well. You know what I mean? Like you done boosted me this whole episode, girl. Take your 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
You
I am socially awkward as well.
So I'm not gonna put her on the spot too much, but guys, honestly, make sure that you follow the Rosé podcast, even if you just came across this randomly. Follow her page,
The Rosé Hour.
the Rosé Hour podcast. Yes, because
And
I did come across another Rosé podcast or something, but this is the Rosé Hour podcast.
And we are getting our trademark. So
Yeah, I know that's right. You better go ahead and establish yourself. That's what I'm talking about. But honestly, guys, her page is full of, it's informative, it's positive, it's girly, it's fun. I see my friend Wakita joined. Hey, Wakita, she is all things girly, all things lovely. She's a realtor here in the DC area. Guys, I'm telling you, like, follow this page. It's amazing. I watch all your podcasts. I told you, even if I don't catch it live, I watch the replays.
Thank
Like,
you.
you're doing a wonderful job.
Well, thank you.
And the wine is just, it's just an added bonus.
Yes, and there's always love for more.
Yes.
And there's
Look, let
love
me
for
turn this around so we can give black vines their
Yay.
yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I love it. I really do love it though. This
Yes,
is really, I mean, now I'm here in the flesh. Like I'm up close and personal.
I feel like I should be like, you in podcast.
Look, hold on, y'all. Now look, y'all didn't catch it, but did y'all see that she got the Rosé Hour napkins? Like, how bougie is this?
Is it bougie?
Girl, this is bougie, but I love it.
I also have wine
love it.
forks. I have masks. I have.
You better sell yourself,
jackets,
girl.
and we have umbrellas. So if
You got umbrellas?
Yes.
Are they black?
they are.
I love it.
And
I might
so,
have to get one of those.
If you would like to purchase, hit us up in the DMs. We got you. We have t-shirts as well. Because why we are a podcast, and we want to make sure you are able to tell people you love our podcast.
You are
want to
brand.
aware about it. So
Yes.
go
You
ahead
gotta
and let
brand
people know.
everything.
That's why we're getting a trademark.
Hello? That's one thing I've learned though. Being new in business, you gotta brand everything.
Yep.
People will not know about you if you're not, you gotta be your own biggest promoter. Like, I'm in the grocery stores, I'm grocery shopping, and people are like, ooh, you about to do some real good cooking. And I'm like, here's my card. Like, you gotta, I mean, you have not because you ask not, right? So, gotta put yourself out there all
Exactly. So every
Shut up!
time I'm at the liquor store buying rosé,
I know that's right.
I'm like,
Look,
hi.
let me give me some masks real quick,
And so
okay?
people are like, huh.
What's the Rosé Hour?
You know about rosé, and I literally had a group of people that were asking me like, what rosé should I get?
But you even
But-
have a theme song.
I do have a theme song.
You gotta play that when we end in the live.
Yes,
because
yes.
her theme song is the bomb. I
And
love
yes,
it.
yes. And shout out to Black Indian and Uncle
Yes.
Tommy for doing it because I appreciate them. Fair Hill Studios for putting it together, the production. Appreciate them, all of that, all love, always. Thank you. Appreciate it because, through it all, we got a podcast song. So
I appreciate you
it.
for having me. Thank you
Yes.
for having me. This
Yes.
was amazing.
Yes, yes, yes.
This was amazing.
We appreciate you. And with that, want to make sure people know, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, follow, share, tell a friend, tell 10 friends about the Rosé Hour podcast.
Yes.
And also Kacey Cooks. She's Kacey the Chef.
Kacey the Chef.
Kacey
K-A-C-E
the Chef.
the Chef. Yeah. My
On
family calls
Instagram.
me Case.
Yeah, well,
They shorten my name.
because in case you forget, she's Kacey the Chef.
Okay.
So go ahead and follow her as well on Instagram. And then don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Why YouTube? Because YouTube makes money.
Okay.
So we need to make sure that we're
I
able
gotta follow you on YouTube.
Please
Let me
do
that. I'm always
so
on
follow
YouTube.
us on YouTube because why? There's more content there as well. And we
Love
always
it.
upload all of these Instagram lives and make sure that people can rewatch them. And we want to make sure that we're creating some sort of financial ability so that we can do more, create more, and do more things to bring you amazing people, stories, and updates in wine, because that's what we're here for, right? So don't forget, go to YouTube, follow us on Facebook, same
Subscribe,
thing,
sis.
the Rosé Hour
That
Podcast.
fast, yes.
And again, we have all kinds of merch. Our website is down, but don't worry, that's temporary. We will be back up and booming mid-April. Our email's down. Don't worry. Use the Rosé Hour Podcast at gmail.com. Everything's coming back online. Don't worry. Hey, things happen temporarily, but everything greater comes later. So just don't forget that.
No, that's
those that
right.
were last one may be first, and we are going to be first, baby. So don't you
Exactly.
worry. Don't fret, my pet. We are going to be all right. So with that, I say toodles, and thanks so much for watching.
Bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
See you next week with our next amazing guest.
Yes.
Bye. Now this is me getting up to come around and go turn it off.
Right.
Where's the song? Oh, the song. Oh, y'all want to hear the
Yes.
song?
Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta hear her song because it's
Okay.
amazing.
Here
You
it
have
goes.
to play the song. It's a yes.
Well, that means I got to turn off the speaker.
Go on, girl.
Well, you go ahead and
It's
entertain me.
fine. Look. For those who joined late, follow me at Kacey the Chef on Instagram. KaceyGradyCooks.com is the website. And the wine that was featured tonight is A to Z Oregon Rosé 2020. The bottle is beautiful. Catch the vibe. It's amazing.
So we sip rosé. We gonna sip rosé. Rosé. Sip rosé. Baby girl, she don't play. So we sip rosé.
You can also buy the song on iTunes,
I know that's right.
Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere that you hear music,
I know that's
you can get
right.
our theme song, the Rosé Hour Podcast theme by the Rosé Hour Podcast.